What's going on, guys? Kimchi Cowboy here with a pretty simple and short video. Isaac recently put up a video, his road trip loadouts, and I think that did pretty well and it was intriguing, so I'm going to give it a go and copy it. Definitely different setup than what he has, but we'll go ahead and dive into it. Now, I made a separate video on this bag, so if you want to give that a check out, I'll post a link down below, so we're not going to dive into every little detail that's in here. But you have headlamps, extra clothes, jumper pack, which I use a lot. A lot of cars seem to die at my work. You have food to last about 24 hours. I have a water bottle, Grail water, so you can purify water on the go. I have a boo-boo kit with everything from Band-Aids, Neosporin, aspirin, Tylenol, burn kit, dressing, you know, just everyday things you might need. And then I have a trauma kit, which you have your gauze, Humasac dressing, quick clot, chest seals, shears, stuff like that. Just a 24-hour bag if I need it. Next up is the handgun that I use. I don't believe in truck guns. I think they're kind of stupid, which will be a different video. But what I carry on my body 100% of the time that I'm able to is a Glock 19. I am dabbling with a M&P. The reason I just continue to use this on road trips, one is my wife and I, we've been going to Houston a lot, unfortunately, for the biggest probably hospital in the nation, if you know what I'm talking about. And I just have the most extra. I have the most spare magazines for the Glock. So 2 in this setup right here, 2 also in the truck, and then I have 2 in this fanny pack. So that's a total of 6 mags. I have a lot for the Staccato, and I have mediocre amount for the M&P and mediocre amount from the M9. But this one, you know, just has the most. I've also carried it the longest, and I probably shoot it pretty decently because I've had the most rounds through it. So that's what I carry. Glock 19 has a Radian Ramjet, Surefire X300, Holosun EPS, stock internals. And then I carry 147 plus P grain Spear Gold Dots in a Tier 1 concealed Axis Elite holster. So that's what I carry there. Spirit fanny pack. Love this thing. You can dress it up. You can wear it out. It blends in. Take the tourniquet off. Looks even more inconspicuous, especially when you have a toddler. In here, I carry, like I said before, 2 extra mags, and then I have a EDC kit, boo-boo kit, but unfortunately, I think it's actually too big, even though they call it an EDC Field Craft Survival Kit. This thing's massive, but it has everything you need in here: quick clot, gauze, Band-Aids, stuff like that. And then I have 2 chest seals as well. So I can easily take this wherever I want, throw it in the diaper bag, just wear it around my waist if I don't want to take the big backpack, and this is great. What also lives in my truck is an air compressor and a impact gun. Both things I've used plenty before, either change out someone's spare tire, inflate someone's tire, stuff like that. Those are just 2 items that live in the truck that I think are very useful. I also have the jumper box, like I said before, and then I do carry, I think they're about 40 feet long jumper cables, heavy duty, very easy to use, and gets the job done. Have used those jumper cables a lot. So, you know, you can really simplify your road trip loadout. You can be one of those persons that just takes your concealed carry, and that is it. You can be one of those extreme overland preppers, and you can bring your whole kit: your helmet, your plate carrier, your belt, a rifle, your pistol. Like, worst case scenario, SHTF setup, totally up to you. It's just not my cup of tea to bring a rifle in the truck unless I know 100% of the time I'll be accountable with that rifle, meaning it goes everywhere with me. That's just me. Like I said before, we'll talk about truck guns in a separate video. But that is my road trip loadout. Depending on what we do, like when we drove to Colorado, things change, we pack different things. So I mean, it's based on your mission, right? This is my everyday mission: going to work, going to the range, going to Houston. 99% of the time, this is what I have, and it rarely ever changes. So if you guys have anything that you think I should add to the setup, whether it's, I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I do have a Leatherman in the truck. I'm not going to dive into the whole truck loadout because there are separate things, but these are movable items, big items that can move easily between vehicles. The Tahoe has its own medical kit in there. I can grab this, put it in the Tahoe. Things that can be easily moved from vehicle to vehicle. So let me know what you guys think about that video. Agree, disagree. I always love reading the comments and interacting with you guys that follow me. You know, I have to say it because I think YouTube hates gun tubers, but if you're new here, please subscribe, help the channel grow. Like, comment, helps the algorithm, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.